Peace, you guys. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. So, I know I ain't been on in a little while. Just been, meditating and clearing energy as well as um, in the healing process of my connection. Okay. Give me a second. Let me wait for everybody to get on. Not everybody, but. Hope all is well. Okay. So, if you guys been wondering what I've been up to, just been like getting my thoughts together, you know, purging and whatnot. So, it's been a rough ride, okay? And I believe it was this morning when it came to me. I was trying to take a break from channeling and not readings, but just like posting on YouTube. But Spirit gave me this clear channel this morning, and I had just threw it up there because Spirit said it needs to be said. It really does. And I hope everybody's doing well. So light your candles, you guys, because we are talking about, where the mindset is, where your mindset is, and are you trapped in the cycle of hell or are you trapped in the cycle of heaven? Some people will say, I'm not religious, but I'm just speaking because according to the system and what we believe in, this is what they divide it to be. What I would call it is, a cycle of karma or no karma. Okay. Um, there's some people that just don't believe that you can get trapped while you're alive. People are trapped every day because they don't understand that they are trapped in a cycle. Okay. People don't understand that they're in a repeated cycle. And when we came to meeting the other half of ourselves, uh, it was like, it was like, because I'm trying to do, this is not rehearsed, y'all. This is live. So when I channel it, I don't know, where's my bigger? When I channel it, it is what it is. It's raw, straight from the mind. When it came to me, I don't want to be fake and phony and write shit down, whatever. I want to be original. So if it comes to me, it'll come to me. Please be mature. These are not boobs, okay? This is for the mature, okay? So right here, what I mean by stuck in a cycle, so you have the masculine energy and you have the feminine energy, okay? We can get stuck in the illusion. We can get stuck in that cycle of illusion, the loophole, okay, which I would call love or lust, because at the end of the day, this is what's happening, okay? The masculine and feminine energy just circulating through the system, the program we call the matrix, okay? So there's always a loophole. And the loophole is soul recognition. Soul recognition is the key, okay? It's setting you free from your loophole. And what had happened is this was a repeated cycle. But like I said, there was a little crack in between here that the divine masculine and divine feminine mirrored each other. Okay, I should have put the crack right here. But let me see. I want to do this right because I really want y'all to understand. Okay, I'm gonna put the arrow where it's at. So that's the repeated cycle that we get stuck in. Okay. So mind you, like I said, it's a loophole, a constant loophole. All right. But here is, you know, here's the crack. You know, there's always a way. And here is when you guys met. Okay? When you mirrored each other. All right? And what had happened is the reality kicked in that you guys awakened. You mirrored yourself just in two different bodies. Okay? And what happened was you guys were stuck in whatever cycle. Now, this could be heaven or hell. You could be stuck in a cycle of good, and you could be stuck in a cycle of bad. Okay? You could be stuck in a cycle of good because you get tired of doing and being nice to people. Okay? So then you get tired. And then the other half of yourself, which is the negative, they would say the masculine. They would say, I doubt it, but they would say the masculine is positive. Well, we're going to do it right. We're going to say the feminine is positive and the masculine is negative. Okay? Because they would say the masculine is positive and the feminine is negative. It's vice versa. It's both, be honest with you. But we're going to put it that way because the more feminine energy is more positive at most points. Okay? Because we're going to speak of the highest power, and the highest power is it's the feminines who want, the physical feminine energy who actually wants to be connected. Okay? In this cycle here, okay, you the feminine in your flesh. Now we're talking about the flesh aligning, and then a loophole had opened where the spirits met. Okay? So you recognize the masculine recognize you, but you guys got to understand, you guys, when they say reality kick in, the reality is the loophole. Okay? You fall back into the hole of illusion. Okay? Now the thing about the feminine stopped the cycle, but the masculine cut off ties with the feminine and continued to continue the pattern, which caused you guys disconnection. Okay? But the feminine stopped. Once that loophole was open, the feminine stopped. Okay? Feminine stopped where they at. This is why we start to focus on what's going on. We want to know the answers. We want to know how can we get back in union? How can we get out of it? This is the situation here. Okay? And this is what they will call, when you guys connect. Now, this is what it's supposed to be. Okay? This is what it's supposed to be. When you both are vibing at each other's frequency. Masculine blends in with the feminine, and this is what it's supposed to be, okay? But that's not the case here. All right? The case here is I need a new marker. Seriously. I've been doing so much teaching, so much counseling, my pen is dry. Okay? So like I said, the masculine decided to keep in the loop, and the feminine decided that she no longer want to repeat the hell she's been living in, the cycle of dating karmics, the cycle of being in toxic situations, the cycle. So you still have a loophole. You still have an opening. Okay? But the masculine has closed himself shut and decided, now this is the physical form, decided physically to move forward and keep going. So they close you off. Some of them, when they do come back in union with you, this is when they meet you. Because mind you, okay, you stopped living in that illusion. Now you're spiritual. Now you want to now you want to know what's going on with you. Now you want to know what's going on in your connection. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you stopped living in that cycle. You broke free. Okay? Now the cycle of yourself is to go, where are the, let me see if I got any more better markers. Because I don't know if y'all can see that well. All right, I have to keep moving with these. But yeah, like I said, this is raw, y'all. Okay, unedited. All right, so yeah, you found the loophole. The loophole was you guys recognized each other. You guys had soul recognition, and now you, the feminine, decided that you wanted to keep going. Okay? Now you want to keep going. You want to find out more about the situation. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to open up the masculine physically. Okay? Well, remind yourself, okay, feminines, remind yourself that, you physically didn't open them before. Okay? So don't forget where you came from in order to know where you're going. You didn't open them physically before. So you guys are going to go back on that cycle. Now you stopped. but the masculine is still going. He's going to meet you again, and you're gonna align to each other where your energies meet again, and the portal opens for the masculine to see the truth. Okay, and you guys end up. This is. I should have went to God, man. Okay, this is when they open and you guys start communicating. You guys start talking. You guys start texting each other. There's no blockage. There's nothing. But what happens is the reality kick in, the illusion. There's a lot of toxic people. This is why when the masculine goes back, and I'm gonna get to the whole point of what I'm trying to talk, but I just want to break this down before we get into it because I want to open your minds up, okay? Because a lot of y'all that follow me, y'all on this twin flame journey, okay? If you haven't subscribed, make sure y'all do. But yeah, so this is what happens when you guys start communicating again. You align to each other. Now you can align to each other not in physical. You can align to each other on an energetic level where the body starts to want to come in. Okay? This is where the opening comes and you guys connect, and then you have that whole situation. Okay? But as far as the masculine, you feminine stopped, which means you stop living in hell, or the repeated cycle of illusion where you're always searching for love, always seeking understanding, always seeking the other half of yourself. You no longer need to move forward when it comes to that. So all you have to do is look inward, feminine, and start loving you. Okay? If the masculine does not want to love you, so you got to reflect this. So your masculine job is to love you. Okay? And you to love the masculine. But if he shuts off communication, then you turn inward every time he does that, because you guys will start to energetically pull. This is how the pull happens, when you start to pull inwards by going inwards. See, all this is pulling inwards to the feminine energy. And then if you can't pull outwards and try to penetrate the masculine's wall, it's not going to happen. He has to be able to let his own wall down. Okay? You go inward, and that will pull the masculine to you. Because it's like a vacuum. It's like a vacuum of energy. You're like a tornado is where you're sucking everything in. You got to go inward by loving yourself, okay? And what you do is suck that which belongs to you back to you by magnetically clearing out your energy with all the toxic to pull in the magnetic energy, okay? So what I wanted to talk about, this is why I wanted to talk about the feminine and the masculine. Okay, you could be a twin flame or you don't have to, whatever. I'm talking about energy exchange. Okay, we're talking about those who are on a journey and those who are not. This is important because what we notice is we get confused and everybody's thinking like, oh, am I a twin flame or am I karmic, whatever. These are just words. I really want y'all to tap into your own energy. Okay, I really want y'all to tap in because they can call it, like I said, they can call it anything they want to call it. But it's like, who do you know you to be? Okay, you are a divine being. But are you stuck in a cycle of toxic energy where the toxic energy stay pulling you back in, what they would call the dark energy, what they would call hell? Hell is a repeated cycle of trauma. Okay, you don't have to go into a dark place where it's red unless that's what you believe in. Hell could be you reliving your childhood trauma of children who grew up molested or children who grew up traumatized, who grew up in a place where people always trying to, until you face that fear. To release yourself is to face that fear. Okay? Your masculine is still trapped in a loophole. If you are not in contact with them and they're not physically with you, they're still trapped in a karmic cycle. Okay? They're trapped in that karmic cycle where they repeat, they're trapped in hell. Okay? They're trapped in their own hell. Deep down inside, they keep battling with themselves to get out. Okay? They battle with themselves to get out. And this is why I tell y'all, don't take it personal, because this is their own thing. Because you were not born together. Okay, some of y'all were born around the same age, but some of y'all are not. That shows you physical differences. Okay, that's the proof as it is that you physically are different, even though your souls are one. The soul wants you to honor it, not the body. Okay, don't honor the physical flesh if it's not aligned, because what's going to happen is going to cause you to go back into your karmic cycle where you don't want to deal with it, where you don't want to have faith, and you start losing trust. You start all this toxic situations. If you knew what life was, if you know what children mean, if you knew what rings mean, the ring on planet Earth, or what you want to call it here, whatever whatever they want to call it now, is till death do you part. But you're not in that category. So why compare yourself to somebody who was just physically married to somebody? You understand what I'm saying? It's till death do you part. You are an infinite being. You don't want that physical, illusional love. Okay? So break out of that cycle. Okay? When they say we'll break out of the matrix. Okay? The matrix is a part of the program. And you are falling for it. And that is part of the cycle, which they would call hell. So if you believe that it's till death do you part, then you have not understood your true spirituality. Okay? You are infinite. Even though the flesh had met, the soul met first. So when you meet the souls where it belong, it will manifest. Now, if one chooses not to fulfill their purpose and their mission, leave them to the gods that brought them. Lead them to the creator that created it. Okay? I don't want y'all to feel less than, but you're falling for a illusion. You don't want to be alone, but loving yourself is what's going to set you free. Okay? Even this twin flame journey, what will set you free from your twin flame journey is loving you. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to let go of the illusion. So that's going to keep you, you feminines, in your hell. You see what I'm saying? Those who don't want to let go. Okay? Those who want the physical form so bad that, that you can't live for yourself. You're living for the illusion of the masculine. My life is about chasing my masculine, or vice versa. If you whatever, in your case. But I talk about the feminine and the masculine the way I do because that's what's most, that's where we at in this day and age. Okay. You don't want to blend in with the masses that's in the program of illusion. You want to come out of it. You want to be that awkward person. You want to be that crazy looking person. You want to be that person. I don't mean crazy as in, start doing crazy shit, but honor the gods. You'll be calm, naturally healed, naturally high. You see what I'm saying? Chilled, lay back, because you know who you are. You don't need to prove to nobody. Eventually somebody will see you just like your masculine saw you. Okay. He may not understand what's going on, but he will one day. And if he doesn't figure it out, he will have many other lives too. You guys got infinite lives to live. Enjoy your time here now. Now, as far as like getting with somebody else, I wouldn't suggest it because, like I said, I speak from my experience. I don't know about everybody else because you could or couldn't be on you may or may not be on a twin flame journey because at the end of the day, a lot of people want to hop on the bandwagon. So the experiences come out differently. So you may have somebody say, yeah, well, I was able to find new love, such and such and such and such. Well, you wasn't a twin flame. You was a karmic the whole time, and you just happened to ran into the soulmate you seek, whatever. Okay? But I'm speaking to those who know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Those who've been chosen to wake up and who escaped their hell. Okay? So don't take it too personal. It's not a personal shot saying, you ain't on a twin flame, but I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Everybody wants to get on this journey. Even the wicked ones. This is a righteous journey. Okay? Their karmics want to be on this journey where your twin flame is their actual twin flame now. So just picture yourself saying that. Now you guys call them karmics. We call them karmics, right? They're trying to be you. So there's your competition there. So you know that there's true that this is why you got to start speaking up. No more this hush hush shit. The real got to expose the fake all day. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the war we have to fight. Now I ain't talking about go to girl house and fight her. No. Energetically, uplift yourself. The best war you can win is in your mind. In your mind. Okay? You can be laying up with the enemy right now because you didn't want to be alone. You see what I'm saying? You could be laying up with the enemy because he has not healed yet. The enemy is a deceiver of his own mind. The devil is a deceiver of his own mind. Your brother, your sister, your children could be the devil if they choose to not embrace their highest self. And if they choose not to embrace their highest good, you have to let them go. We don't want to let go of the deceased. And then we hang on to them, but then their spirits come and then their spirits is trying to haunt us because they're trying to let us know that they're okay. Same shit. It's the same situation, just different, outcomes. Okay? You do not die. The physical body does. The physical body expires. Your soul don't. So do your work. The work is loving you. The way you would love this other person, love you, because you're stuck in that cycle of hell. Okay? You could be living in hell, a living hell. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be dead and in hell. You could be a living hell. You could be the walking dead. Okay? So if you know that you're getting tired of being stressed out, and you're getting tired of being hurt, and you're getting tired of being deceived, and you're being tired of these karmics, and you're getting tired of your masculine making bad decisions, get out of that world. Because you got the key to get yourself out. And the key to get yourself out is knowing who you are. I know I'm too good for this, divine or not. Because people are going to do what they want physically. Their spirit is doing something different. But their bodies is doing their regular shit because they're stuck in a cycle. Do you understand what I'm saying? So are you stuck in your own hell? Do you understand what I'm saying? Or are you in your heaven on earth? Because you can have hell and heaven on earth as you living right now. You're masculine, okay? Or you're feminine, choosing to deny their true self, is living in a cycle of hell that they have to break free from. You cannot do it. You can't do it. They have to fight that battle because, as you know for yourself, let me tell you, the soul don't care about the shit we care about. That's why they snatch up relationships. That's why they take people who created children out of their families. They don't care about that because in the beginning, you were told everybody, and there's no excuse, everybody was warned. This is why you're supposed to tap into people's energy when you meet them. When you meet two people randomly, you don't know who they are, but your soul to soul do. Soul to soul you do. Something said don't do it, right? If somebody woke up to you and all they care about is your physical form, get away. Get away, because guess what's going to happen? How you win them is how you're going to lose them. Okay? So don't repeat that cycle. I'm just so sick of the sleeping dead, the walking dead, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm so sick of seeing it. I get tired of getting hit on every day by sleeping men and women. I'm in Florida. You got all kinds of crap down here where they just walk up to you and want your physical form. It's disgusting. A lot of people want that kind of attention. I don't. It makes me sick to see a bunch of sleeping people just lusting over physical, don't want to get to know you. They just want to get in between your legs. The challenge is for them to get in between you and then leave. Nobody wants to know who anybody is anymore. That's why I am celibate. I usually be celibate until my masculine come around, but he's cut off too. He will be, he's got to be, because of the simple fact that he's dealing with his demons, and I can't be in that world. I'm not in that. I study my connection so I can come on here and tell y'all what's going on. It's either you went through this, you're going to go through it, or I'm just giving you guys some teaching and some lessons so you know what to do when that time comes. Now I'm putting myself on the line knowing that my masculine is toxic because I want to get to the bottom line of this connection. It's not even about being with the masculine anymore. This connection is enlightening me to a point where I see greater things where I don't even want the physical form around no more to get these answers. I got all the answers I need. I was speaking to somebody. Like I said, you guys got to talk. Whether they think you crazy or not. Speak your truth. One triggers another. We have to help each other. Because there are good souls and there are dark souls amongst us, dead or alive. And we have to learn that our energies come before anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? The flesh is just a part of the illusion, but it is not the purpose. It is not the purpose. Everybody's just hell bent on this perfect moment, perfect life. Oh, the picket fence. Like I tell y'all months ago, y'all want that picket fence with the house and the family. But in this day and age, we're not going to get it the way we want to. because there's always going to be a dark energy to come and take over the light if the light allows it. If your masculine allows the karmic to take over him, he has to be strong enough to lift his light, which his light is not bright enough, and no longer fall for it. You see what I'm saying? So don't be trapped in hell with your masculine. Set yourself free, because he did you a favor. I'll be honest with you. If you look at it deeper, he set you free. He showed you you. He showed you love. He showed you that you are not a fleshly being. He showed that you are a light in the flesh. He mirrored you and told you to work on you. And you mirrored him, and he couldn't handle it. But that's not his problem. That's not your problem either. He got to go and deal with that. So take what you got and run. And I don't mean like run away from your God. Embrace yourself. And you can never lose. I swear to God, y'all. I swear on Creator. Be grateful for what you have. You have everything you have because of the Creator that created this realm. All the Creator wants to do is be acknowledged. All your soul wants to be is acknowledged. Okay? So if the masculine or feminine decides to be with somebody else, let them go through their cycle. You are free from yours. Be grateful that you are free from hell. If you decide to go back on that journey, and people don't want to hear it because they won't want to wake up. I love my subscribers, because my subscribers that subscribe to me, they are real. You guys are real. And you know who you are. And if you don't know who you are yet, you came on here to find out. You're not just here to be all in somebody's business because you can. It ain't hard to spit negativity. Being dark is easy. It's fun. But it's not right. And you choose to wake up. I choose to wake up. And I choose to stay woke. The return of the divine feminine must happen. Feminine energy has been manipulated, toxified, used, abused, and walked over. We have to return. Everybody's in their lower self. Everybody's in there. That's why I say the masculine is a negative. They will say the feminine is a negative. But it's the masculine who's a negative. To do negative things. He's vibing at a low vibration. You are a positive. You vibe at a high vibration. You escape from hell with the assistance of the masculine. They want his soul. They can't have it. The soul already chose you. Okay? You know that. If you're on this journey and you true, be true to the journey. Never mind the body. If he's doing this and doing that, learn from his lessons. If you're the true divine, you will see the karma coming and you will see it happen. You will see it unfold. It will unfold right in front of you like, here you go, like a present, just unwrapped. Here's his karma and this is what happens. Boom. The body's running because it fears the truth. It's not the masculine's true self. It's the alter ego. It's the alter ego, the low vibration, which you would call the devil in disguise. Be grateful. Be grateful you are strong enough and you know the devil when you see it. This journey is not supposed to just be about loving him or loving her, the runner. This is supposed to love you, the essence. Love you, the queen or king of yourself. Okay? Love the divine. You know, you really want to wake up, this is where you're in the right place. Okay? If you guys do book a reading, because I'll be booked now, I might have to switch my timing. But if you guys do book a reading, I'm going to give you counseling along with your readings because I believe in the healing. Spirit told me don't just do readings, heal people. You see what I'm saying? This is very real. This ain't no conspiracy theorist, bull crap, nothing. This is real. We all go by a higher power. But which higher power are you rocking with? Are you rocking with the devil? Or are you rocking with yourself? Because you, the being, have an ego and have a soul. You know this. Come on. The information is right in front of y'all face. But we're not digesting this mentally. the way that we should. We're only digesting it physically. Oh, well, if I marry who I want because I believe I got free will. You don't have free will. If you have free will, you can do what you want and get away with it. There's no such a thing as free will. They only told you that so you won't be riding around here crazy and being so holy, righteous. They're telling you to do free will. Do what you want. No. There's an action. Every action comes with a reaction. Don't be fooled. They say that. See, they cover their tracks. You got free will. And then later on down the week, they'll say every action comes with a reaction. You see what I'm saying? They cover it up. Y'all got to start reading between the lines. And I ain't talking about reading a book. Energetically. Become a medium to your own healing. Become a medium to your own freedom. Become a medium to others as well. Tap into your energies. The universe is not helping you. They helping you. They helping you see. Your masculine has helped you see. Your feminine, who's only running, who's sleep, is helping you see. You may not understand this now, but it will catch up with you later. You see what I'm saying? And embrace your most highest divinity, which is your soul. And when you do that, abundance will come your way. Even your partner will come your way because they don't want you to get too attached to the hell that your partner is trapped in, the cycle that this person is trapped in. Is trapped in a cycle. All you can do is be patient and wait until they break free from their own hell. That's it. Okay? And I just love y'all. I love y'all because y'all real like that. I really truly do. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be here to just tell y'all, oh, what a karmic doing is. We know this. But what can we do to heal ourselves along this process? Because healing you will heal your masculine. I hope y'all know that. Doing your work for you will heal your masculine. He going to want to know where you at. Because that magnetic pull is attractive. It's a drug. Energy is a drug. This is what it's all about. Selling your soul. Wasting time. Wasting energy. Energy. If you harnessed, karmic is wasting her energy. And once she no longer has energy to feed this demonic being, he will have to submit to his true self. Do you understand? He cannot come to you if you're carrying the karmic energy, if you're vibing at the same low vibration he is, because that's not your job. That's not your place. He knows deep down inside you. Okay? He knows deep down inside you that you're something greater, that you're the key to set him free. He knows this. So stay in your knowing. Stay in your power. I don't care how many times you got to push the masculine away if you... Hold on. But anyway, it is what it is, y'all. You know? So free yourself from your mental health. Free yourself from that, what they would call obsessive thinking. Obsessive thinking is part of hell, where you can't escape it. Okay, you can't escape that need, want, and desire for the flesh. Yeah, somebody called me, so it tapped into my phone. But I'm not going to be on here too long. I will be coming with some more videos, but I did want to come on here, to give y'all... I had some deeper shit to talk about, but, it didn't come to me, so maybe it'll come to me when I channel. But like I said, they created the masculine, they can destroy the masculine. Somebody told me the other day, a woman, we talked about it, and she told me, she said, she's a bit very biblical or whatnot, but we were still vibing because our souls. Now what happened was, she said, if she said, God forbid something happens to him and he dies, it really hit hard. And then she said, if he dies, the universe will send you someone else. Okay? And I'm sitting here like, wow. Because, my masculine, he's not young. You feel what I'm saying? He's not young. So, who knows? Who knows? Then I did like a reading earlier, just random, and it had a death card in it. So I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised. So Y'all just stay in your power, and the evil will not prevail at all. They will not win because physically everybody has a deadline. No true physical being is immortal. They're trying to create robots and shit now so they can transfer the spirits in it so that it doesn't die, that it can be fixable. But y'all watch out because I'm sure they already created this stuff. They got sex dolls out there that probably got consciousness but won't tell you. So be careful. Wake up. Wake up. You've been set free. You've been awakened. You've been awakened. Now do your work. Heal. Set yourself free. Forgive those who trespassed against you. And move forward to find out your purpose and your mission, with or without your partner. Because for the greater good, you guys are one soul anyway. If the soul cannot manifest into that toxic, demonic vessel, it would at least become one with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is where you guys start to hear them, feel them, because he cannot manifest into the vessel of the other being. He's too toxic. He's vibing too low. He's not listening. So he comes and it manifests inside of you. This is where you feel complete, but you're so stuck in the illusion where you need to see it to believe it, instead of trusting what you feel and what you know. The knowing is a powerful thing. That knowing has set you free, where you guys aligned and the soul decided that it was going to reside in you only, because you are ascending. He can survive inside of you. Now the body's just roaming. The body's just roaming until it drops. You know, there's no good to come of that. The vessel is a vessel of the soul. If it cannot live inside the body is going to go in autopilot, and you never know what's going to happen. Now, this is true divine twin flames who's on this journey. Don't stay at a low vibration. You don't want to be there. You feel me? Death is an illusion, y'all. If the universe deems it to happen, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm doing my part. You do yours. I'm loving me. You love you. Because if, God forbid, if you were doing your work, you will know death is an illusion. You will know that the body dies, but the soul never. You know, if you are on a spiritual journey, you will only cling to the spiritual part. And I cling to the spiritual part. You will never be alone, because you would know you're not. This is why doing your spiritual work is very important. This is what they want you to know. You hold on to the body, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to fall too. You're going to be so heartbroken. You don't want to live no more. You can't eat. You can't sleep. Stress kicking. Stress is the number one killer on this planet. Stress can kill you in seconds. A broken heart can kill you because you're attached to the vessel. We don't like to see our loved ones die, no matter how old they are, for no matter what reason. You understand me? But that was just the pain of the vessel. But if you did the work and you astral travel and you dream and you do all this stuff and you pay attention, you would know. You come up out your body when you sleep at night. Some of you can remember your dreams, some of you can't. That showed you transition. Some of you, daydream. That's out of body experiences. Some of you astral travel. Will you walk amongst the living while your body is resting or meditating? When people meditate, this is what they're talking about. Practice makes perfect. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you have to, what they will call, meditate. That means focus on everything else but the physical form. Love yourself, meaning your soul essence. Okay? Learn how to control your reality on that aspect. When you are one with your soul, when your soul says, okay, I need you to jump over that stick. I didn't tell you to walk around it. I said jump over that stick. Okay? A lot of us say, I don't want to jump over it. I'm going to walk around it. If I jump over it, I'm going to look silly. So I'm going to just take the longer route by walking around it. Jump over the stick. Okay? Learn how to connect to your energy so it can keep you free from hell. That is your pill. When it came to the Matrix, that is your pill. You are free. Your soul will set you free. The truth will set you free. The truth is what? Who you truly are. So, at the end of the day, you guys, I just wanted to come on here to so you guys could actually just see where you're at in your life. Write it down or something. Get a journal, like I say. Write this stuff down. Write your experiences down. But this is life. It's wake up time. Learn this knowledge so you can teach your babies. So you can teach them to stay out the illusion. Stay out of their own hell. You can have a wonderful life knowing that you're one with the self, and it will feel no different. So anyway, y'all, if you're trapped in this cycle of hell while you're alive, loving yourself will set you free. Loving someone else is going to keep you chasing a dream. And what does dreams keep you going? They keep you chasing in a circle. There'll be ups and downs. People would say, this is how they would say, this is how they would keep you in that illusion. Okay? This is how they keep you in there. They say, I have to learn. Do you understand me? I have to learn my lessons. I have to learn my lessons. You see what I'm saying? But that's a way to keep you on the cycle. That's an excuse to keep you from digging deeper to setting yourself free. When people say, I have to learn my lessons, it's two ways to say I've learned my lessons and then I have to learn my lessons. It's two ways to say that, okay? But people are really being lazy and don't really want to do that work. They don't want to do that work. Every single day, all freaking day, as we speak right now, you are getting your sign to change. There's no, I'm going to wait till next week. I'm going to wait till next year. No, the time is now. As you live in this moment. It's now. Or let me wait till my homegirl come over. It's now. Let me wait till my boy come and have a couple of drinks. Now. Because it's the illusion you're trying to break free from. It's going to be your greatest desires. It's going to be the best looking girl, best looking guy. You have to say no. And then you would have stopped the cycle. It's simple. Every day is a test. Waking up. You're lucky to wake up in this realm. To learn to turn down the devil, the dark frequency, the low vibration, the negative energy, whatever you want to call it. No. When you start to practice how to say no, then your righteous intentions will start to shift. Your way of life, your manifesting start to shift. Because now you're stopping the toxic energy from stopping your abundance. You see what I'm saying? Learn how to be alone. Because you can be your greatest healer and you could be your greatest enemy. Ego versus soul. You deal with your own battle. Are you in heaven or are you in hell? Do you continue to go down ego's route? Then you're in hell. If you're going to continue to go down the righteous route, then you have met your God and you are now one with your God. Learn the difference, y'all. It looks the same, yes. And you can tell the difference. Because God is permanent, infinite, goes nowhere. The soul will go nowhere. It is the ego that blocks you from seeing your God. You understand what I'm saying? The veil has to be lifted. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Okay? You got the knowledge. You got the knowing. You got the knowing that is at an infinite power amongst us, within us. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. You don't have to lose your physical form to set yourself free, is what they're trying to tell you. Don't need to expire, or what they would call die. You don't need to do that to be free. You can have your heaven on earth, is what they would call it. You can have the best life ever. Once you get rid of that alter ego, demon, devil, deceiver, liar. Okay? If you really want to be that free, take the wisdom, knowledge, and the knowing and do the freaking work. I heard somebody say, I don't know how to love me. I don't know how to love me. Do you love candles? Yes, I love candles. Then light some. Do you like taking long walks, listen to some music? Then do that. Do what you would do for your masculine, for yourself. If you would give your masculine gifts, give yourself a gift. Take yourself out. Buy yourself some. Love your children if you got some. Okay? Do good deeds. Return to the earth what you can give to them. Go help someone. It's time to repay your soul back for what your ego lacked. Your ego would have told you, don't do that. Your soul would have said, yeah, why not? Help out. See? When you no longer have your vessel, you better believe you will be repeating that same, we might be doing it now. Because who's to say you're really alive? That death will do nothing but reset you to repeat the shit again. You may be in a different form. You're in this hell right now. How are you going to make it? You got a chance to repeat the cycle again. Make it a good one. If your masculine choose to deny you in this lifetime, see you in the next one. Whatever. Straight like that. Now live your life righteously. Don't be just going and now that you know what's really going on underneath everything, the veil's been lifted, you can't just fall back to sleep and say, well, I'm just going to go mess with somebody else's husband. Listen to this. I'm not going to be a karmic to nobody. Because what goes around comes around. Okay? What goes around will come around. So you'll be repeating a cycle. Everything's about a cycle. Make this cycle count. Make this cycle count, y'all. Love yourself. Okay? Help others. Help others. Help other lost souls find themselves. If they can't, deliver your message. That's all y'all have to do. Speak y'all truth. Any man that come up to you, no, I'm sorry, I'm taken. Even if you're not with your partner. Because you're doing the universe a great deed by rejecting demonic energy. By rejecting the devil or low vibration. You are breaking the cycle. I don't want to hear that, oh, I just took his number. That's entertaining the devil. Entertaining low vibrations. You're vibing at a low frequency. Okay? No, I'm sorry. I'm taken. Shit. Go. Well, some people don't even respect the ring anyway. So only waste your time doing that. But do that, y'all. Start helping. Okay? This is what people say, how you help the planet. It's not just picking up trash. It's not just that. It's also you rejecting negative people. Staying away from toxic energy. You are a light being, been awakened. Stay away from toxic people who do not want to change, honey. I don't care what cloak they wear. I don't care what skin they look good in. I don't care what they say. Actions speak louder than words. I could change today, be different tomorrow. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So are you in heaven or hell on earth? Because what you are on hell or heaven on earth is what you will be after, which means it's a repeated cycle. You will reincarnate. Okay? You will reincarnate. Life after is this. You will reincarnate back here to repeat that cycle again till you get it right. So get it right. Your masculine don't want to deal with you? All right, cool. But do you? Deal with you. He has to repeat that cycle until he get it right. And if you awaken every time you guys come on this cycle, it is what it is. So love yourself, y'all. It heals all things. It will heal anything when you love yourself. It heal your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. Self-love is the key to any and everything. Self-love would have kept you from dealing with that toxic, demonic being. Self-love would have kept you from eating toxic food. Self-love would have kept you vibing at a high vibration. See what I'm saying? Self-love can tell you what you need to heal you. Because you are one with yourself. You are one with your most high. You understand what I'm saying? My phone's about to die because I ain't have it on the charger. But I did want to come on here and spit y'all this wisdom knowledge. And hopefully it gave you power. Okay? The world has to change. And this is how we lay the seed down. Be the seed. Plant it. And watch it grow. You are the seed. You are the chosen one. You've been planted on this planet to help. See, that's why they called it planet. Plant. They planted you here for a reason. Do your work, please. Set yourself free from that fake ass matrix illusion of whatever they put out there for y'all, whatever it is you falling for. Okay? Yeah, I don't eat pork chops. Yeah, I don't eat pork chops. You know, they say you shouldn't eat meat anyway. You know. But like I said, if you love anything and everything outside of yourself, then you become what they would call a sinner. You have to love you first. So you love you enough to know better. Knowing is everything. Knowledge is power. You have the knowing, y'all. If y'all really on this journey the way y'all say y'all are, and you had that soul recognition is the knowing. I just know. I ain't just saying, oh yeah, girl, I just know he was coming. I just knew about him. I just know. No, this is a deep knowing. Unexplainable, to be honest with you. But a lot of people can say, I just knew. But those on this journey know who they are. You know who you are. And I'm talking to those who know who you are. I can't weed out the wicked, but I can still touch the righteous. Okay? Because that's my goal. Okay? But yeah, that's what it is, you guys. Make sure you know where you stand when you make your choice. Make sure you're making the right one. Okay? Because if we can stop people from making the wrong decisions by knowing that there is always an action to their a reaction to their actions, then people will stop doing silly shit. Karmics will stop falling in love with other divine partners. You see what I'm saying? And getting caught up. See, these men will still lead by physical desire until they gain strength to no longer lead with the bottom of their part, with the base chakras or their penis. They say it's a man's world. Okay? Why is it a man's world when women create life? You see what I'm saying? Where does any woman get praise in any relation with any freaking religion? Women don't get love, respect, and honor. You see what I'm saying? From any religion. We get treated like trash. We get called whores. We get called bitches. We get called this and that, and we get used and abused. They said, they created the system to keep women from putting a man in the house. Well, if that's the case, then why do women keep coming up pregnant while we're on the system? See? So we're not keeping you out the system. We're not keeping you out the house. You're keeping you out by being greedy and leading by sexual desires. Because if you can't stay home, in your home, you're going to do stupid shit like go and fuck other women. Because you're a weak man. So don't blame the system or the woman for your lack of strength. And I talk to those masculines out there who are running to other women because they're afraid to get their heart broken by someone who truly, deeply know who they are, mind, body, and soul. They can get hurt by a karmic. Boom, they'll move on to another one. That's no problem. Because they're not really attached. They're not attached. They're physically attached. They're not emotionally attached, and they're not spiritually attached. They run from you because they don't want to face the truth of who they truly are. They have to mimic you. They have to mirror you. And they're not ready to face that mirror. So they're running to another relationship to hide. Like I said, it's like the three little pigs. How you run to one house, the universe blow that shit down. The only house is the divine feminine that's choosing her purpose. That's the last house that can't be knocked down. Because the universe not going to even try, because you know that's made out of bricks. It's a solid foundation if he go and return home. But the karmics are the straws or the wood, whatever it is they used to use. It's been a long time since I read that book, since I was little. But that's what spirit channels me to. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the three little pigs. Divine feminine is the solid foundation to build with. Because you're not just building on a physical aspect. You're manifested. Which means you came from an infinite place. You see? It's not your fault, feminine, why the masculine is not strong enough in the form he took in this lifetime. Some masculines are just too cocky, where they just believe that all women can have him. You see what I'm saying? They had no proper guidance. The proper guidance was the physical illusion as a proper guidance. They had no fathers. Half of these men are raised with women. They're not even raised. The dad's never home. But these are decisions made out of the men. And I know the system do lock our men down. But if you went out there to cause the problem, there has to be discipline in some way, shape, or form. You cannot get away with anything the way that we think that we can. Free will is not free. It wasn't free will for you to go and take that money or rob that this and rob and beat that because you felt that you needed it to feed your family, supposedly. No. There's other ways to do it. There's always a way. There's always a loophole. And we're going to start by this awakening. Okay? They go out. They make all these bad decisions. And that's women too. They got women locked up too. You didn't need that bag like you thought you did. You didn't need to steal that cell phone like you thought you did. Now you're a felon. You didn't need to steal that car. Now you got grand theft on your system. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that. You got some families who are religious, who's keeping two different cultures apart because of the physical DNA, but don't even know the soul. See? Many lives you became, many lives, a lot of us may not remember because we do have amnesia, but we have many lives. And if you had time to pay attention to the smaller things, which is your memories, you could remember the bigger things, which is your purpose. We let the small shit, because it is very small to be wanting to be famous. Oh, I want to be famous. These motherfuckers is not really famous. You make them who they are. If you didn't make them who they are, they would be nothing but another being on this planet trying to suck energy. So who wants to be powerful? You want to be the Almighty. Who wants to be God? Only the devil wants to be something it's not. Only the deceiver wants to be what it is not. And that can cause you hell. It's got so many of our young men trying to reach for the stars. They'd say reach for the stars. No, y'all reaching for that dollar sign. And so many people losing their life over petty. People say, listen, I know y'all heard this before too. Money don't grow on trees. Listen to this. Money don't grow on trees. But how many of trees been cut down to make money? You see what I'm saying? They may have it different now, but back in the days, they used to cut down trees to make paper and do all this wicked shit with it. So how is money not growing off trees when it came from a tree? See what I'm saying? Y'all got to read between the lines. They would say, like you see 69. Like you see 69. What you would think of? Sex. But 6 is 9 and 9 is 6, no matter how you flip it. See what I'm saying? That's how life is. And this is where you get the yin yang from. Why you think they made it that way? If you put the 6 and 9 together, it becomes a yin yang. Right? What does that mean? Balance. In order for y'all to come into union, there has to be some balance. That means you and your masculine are supposed to mirror each other. If he is not mirroring your righteousness, he is not righteous. He is not your masculine until he manifests back again. He is just a fleshly being. You see what I'm saying? So when you try to chase the masculine, what you kind of doing is cutting in between the balance. And this is why you feel discombobulated. This is why you feel unbalanced. Because the true self is trying to pull you back out of that hell while you're trying to dig yourself back into it. You're diving right in. Let me just go. You know what I'm saying? You dive in without any kind of supervision or safety. So your universe has to do it for you because you didn't go in prepared. Throw that little thing, what they call it, I forgot it. But they throw that little circle thing, look like a damn candy cane. I forgot what it's called. But they throw that into the water, come get you out of that hell. And you grab it. You got one hand in the circle and you got one hand out. But wait, let me just go back and get him since I got you. No. Leave him in his own hell because he got to get himself out. So you got the chance to get out. Swim away. Save yourself first. Save you first. Because your masculine is saving him in his own illusion, right? That's why he's stuck. Because he loves his illusion. So love yourself first. Love you first. Break the cycle. That's balance, right? If he's loving him, why you love you? That's balance. See? You loving him and he loving himself is not balance. If he's loving himself, you love you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying if he's fucking with a karmic, so should you fuck with a karmic. No. He's doing what's best for himself. What he believes is best for himself, but you know that's not. See, you got to hit it. You got to do the right thing. I'm trying to find out the good word for it. I was going to say hit him where it hurts, but that'd be the wrong thing to say. Because two wrongs don't make it right. See what I'm saying? So you definitely got to balance it out. If he's loving him in his reality, if he's stuck in his reality, you stay in yours. That's what I mean to say. If he decides to go back to his karmic, then you stay in your world and you keep doing your work. You make yourself whole. And you leave him to do what he do best. Chase his dreams. Chase his illusions. Live according to, because he's going to repeat that cycle over and over. God forbid if he do die. He's going to be stuck in that illusion for the rest of his life. In afterlife. Until he break free. And maybe the universe will bring someone new to your way. Solely. Because you do need a balance. You see what I'm saying? He's stuck in that cycle, but then you escape from it. Now you need a balance. So let's hope. I don't know, y'all. So I don't know. I don't want to say, I don't want to say that it's possible. But if it is, the universe will show you. And I mean on a spiritual level, like it was spiritual before. Okay? That line is cut because God cut it. And if God cuts it, God will bring you another. But you got to let God do it. Creator, the universe, whatever, your most high. You got to let the most high cut that string for you. If the most high see that this masculine does not want to break free from his hell, he will stay in it. But you was pulled out. You got the calling. You heard it. Now get your ass out of there. Keep going. Keep moving on. And if the universe cut that tide, then guess what's going to happen? It will create another one for you. See what I'm saying? I think they said in the book, it's almost like Adam and Eve in the book. I don't believe in Adam and Eve in that kind of way. I don't believe that woman came from man's rib when women have babies today, carry babies 9 months. But look, at the end of the day, it's like that situation where there was a Lilith before there was an Eve. And your masculine is Lilith, who want to be fresh, who want to be open, who want to be out there. And then the universe brought Eve. Okay? But that's what I'm just going to throw out there. I'm not saying y'all should believe in it, but I'm just saying I'm hoping that's what it's true. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm going to wait for the universe to do what they do best. What they would say, what God created, God can take away. What soul create and brought, soul can take away. It's no different from abundance. If God, creator, higher, most high or power, whatever you want to call it, gave you something and you misuse it, they will take it away. And when y'all start to get tired, the masculine has no choice but to come into union. If he doesn't want to come into union, most likely his lifeline will be cut because his purpose is no longer needed. So they will send someone else. That's what I believe. I feel it in my soul. It is what it is. But I'm going to let the universe do what they do. I can't say it now because I haven't experienced it yet. I haven't met another. But I will keep y'all informed. I will keep y'all informed. You see what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, stay true to you. Don't try to go and pick the love of your life. Don't try to build the love of your life, because then you would be no different from the masculine runner. That you'll be in a low vibration, trying to control God, trying to control the Creator, the Most High, your most highest self, the higher power, whatever you want to call it. Somebody said blue wave, blue frames. Okay. We'll find out. I've heard people say, they've been on this journey for a long time, and to each his own, But like I said, you got the key. Loving yourself will set you free. And at the end of the day, as long as you love God and the Creator that created all this, maybe you can ask the Creator for someone new. But what comes one life, goes another. So one has to, it's almost like the death card. Out with the old and with the new. You see what I'm saying? Because they cannot have your masculine, toxic masculine, all of a sudden wanna come into union with you. And God is not Creator, most high, whatever your soul. It's not gonna let that happen. Because they gave this person a chance to come into your life. And they have not met the criteria of what they were supposed to do. They're not doing their work. All life comes with purpose. Y'all think that we just here for nothing? Y'all think we just here for nothing? All right, y'all, but I ain't going to be on here too long. My phone is about to die. I do appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If y'all do want to send a donation, check the description box for more information. I do have a Cash App, PayPal. If you want to book a personal reading, my email as well is below. Just inbox me and email me and let me know you want to book a personal reading with me. Like I said, I do counseling now. I do counseling over the phone now. I take some readings over the phone now. So, we growing here, we ascending, and we gotta heal. So, like I said, if y'all want to book, I am taking bookings right now. I just cleared out my last bit before we got on here. Don't miss out. Okay, y'all. So stay tuned for more videos. I am back in session. We're going to get this going. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And like I said, if y'all want to know more information about the booking information, if you want to donate, all that good stuff is in the description. So peace and blessings to you all. Peace.